Coming right up, the Trailblazers taking on the Clippers. For the Portland Trailblazers, a strong start, winning 3 out of 4. It's a foundation they can build on. Clippers, Blazers is next, and we'll be right back. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And here we are in October. Let's see how things are going out west. You look at the Trailblazers, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course, Los Angeles, they're a ways down in the standings.
I think for Los Angeles, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
Well, as rocky a season as it's been for them, they're still right there in the playoff hunt. If they can peak at the right time, just before the playoffs, maybe they can recapture a little bit of last year's magic.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, BA, I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate, and a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Portland, TJ McConnell is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's James in at the 4-man position. Now here's Bogdanovic. Doncic outside. And that's a foul called on TJ McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. And here are the Clippers now. Pass to Gordon. And here's Davis. Check by James. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by James. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Good man. The defender really went after him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for McConnell. And so McConnell nails them both. Bogdanovic with it. Gordon outside for 3. The rebound by Whiteside.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Counted.
I mean, you really could call a foul almost on every play when LeBron James is driving. That time contact, no whistle, didn't bother him.
Now here's Doncic. 43 points last game out. Talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player, you have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Pass to George. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
James outside. There's the screen by Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly.
And with AD roaming around like a great white shark, smells blood in the water, makes the defense think twice.
Doncic against Whiteside. Right side Davis to the paint. Doncic. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And that'll tie this game up.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Whiteside. George for 3. Portland again missing. Doncic finds Bogdanovic. McConnell against Doncic. Shoots over McConnell. And again, Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 6.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention. Makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
James passes to McConnell. Here's Whiteside. Pass to George. James against Davis. Here's the 3. James can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Outside Bogdanovic. Davis a screen. Takes a 13-footer, and he hits the jumper.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. 5th best, Nikola Vucevic.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
On defense, the Clippers. James passes to Whiteside. James with the ball. Pass to Whiteside. Out to Powell. Clock is at 3. Over Bogdanovic. Portland, no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Can't get it to drop, and it's Portland the other way. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, It's probably not going to be your night.
George's shot is off. And here are the Clippers now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Bogdanovich passes to Davis. Yep, count it.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Timeout called, Portland.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's McConnell. James outside. Whiteside with a screen on Davis. James with the ball, and Davis picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, it's pretty much all you can do. You throw your hands up, you try to get in his way, and it's still not enough.
McConnell against Doncic. And he gets that one. Doncic has got 8 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
James against Davis. George for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Davis with a screen on Powell. Bogdanovich into the lane. And that one's good. Davis.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
George finds James. Here's Whiteside. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. George with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Poked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Outside Bogdanovich. Doncic on the wing. Over McConnell. Doncic, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Back to McConnell. Pass to Whiteside. Clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Pulls it from 20. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. So Portland ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Gibson's checked in for Anthony Davis. Batum comes in for Gordon. Rozier, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Caruso in for Doncic. Here's Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Robinson with the block.
Well, the 7'4" wingspan of Robinson doing the work on that shot, swatted away.
Dragic finds Burks. With the drive, here's Robinson. And Rozier pulls it down. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Beasley. Pass to Batum. There's the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Caruso. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Robinson. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Burks. On the take. He's off on the layup.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Rozier gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Beasley, that's good.
And how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Here's Caruso. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Three-pointer Rozier. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's the screen. Here's Dragic. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, Dragic was not going to be denied on that possession. A fiery competitor, and they needed that bucket.
Here's Caruso, defended by Dragic. Pass to Batum from the arc. Gibson down low, defended by Burks. Fade away. The shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
Now Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
They get it back. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Dragic outside. Screen by Robinson. Dragic misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Rozier outside. Takes a 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Out to Beasley. Shoots over Gibson. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Beasley's got his second bucket of the night.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Gibson. Back to Rozier. Into the lane. And no good. Some solid D from Beasley. From deep three-point range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And here in the early going, LeBron James seems pleased with how his team is settling in.
Sharp. We had some, just early getting back into the flow of things, which every team in the NBA goes through that. But, what coaches asked us to do, we've done it. We've done it at a high level, and I think everyone is coming in great shape. Guys look good. They're performing well.
Well, Grant, high expectations for sure.
Well, any team with LeBron James on it, you're going to have some high expectations for sure.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Terry Rozier. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Davis in at the center position. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by the Clippers. For three, Powell. Gordon pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Davis, the 17-footer. And it's Portland with a rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Powell passes to James. Outside Robinson. Now George. Jacks up a three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 1, Los Angeles.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Doncic outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 12 points. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But, Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that finals series, BA.
Rozier against Powell. For 3, James. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And getting to the line at will, James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
Three shots.
That free throw good from James.
And the thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
And he sinks the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Pass to Powell. Fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Powell's got 5 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Robinson. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bogdanovich with it. Now Whiteside defending. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And it's Simons penetrating. George against Doncic. Let's go with a three. And that's good. Paul George for three. George has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Powell against Rozier. Pass to Doncic. Davis with a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. Davis, that's good. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Here's Rozier, following the bucket by the Blazers. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now, here is James. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Powell outside. Whiteside with a screen on Gordon. Here's Powell. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Back to Doncic. 19-footer. Paul George pulls down the board. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. And it's Simons penetrating. Pass to George. James with the ball. Whiteside with a screen on Davis. James passes to Whiteside. Up and over Gordon. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
McConnell, he's checked in for Portland. Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Rozier. Davis a screen. And Doncic with the jam.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
McConnell passes to George. Now here is James. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Doncic. And he drives in. James with the rebound. Well, the Trailblazers shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to George. McConnell outside. 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for McConnell. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. Beasley comes in for Powell. And so McConnell nails them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Caruso. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Vucevic. Gets the three ball to go. Vucevic has got his first 3 points of the game.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Now here's George. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Vucevic, the pass to Rozier. Back to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A truly dynamic big man. Vucevic really has the ability to shoot from almost anywhere on the floor.
Knocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Second, TJ McConnell.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
James up top. Checked by Davis. Stolen by Rozier. From behind the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Now McConnell. Outside Johnson. For three, George sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Outside Davis. And that one's long. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Beasley into the lane. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
Driving inside. Picked by Vucevic. Rozier, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Beasley. It's wide right, hits off the rim. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The three, James. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Right side Davis from about 19. Rebound by the Trailblazers. James has got 4 rebounds now. It's George on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. George has got 9.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Caruso. He's marked by McConnell. Davis down low. Johnson on him.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Portland trailing here. James outside. 1:56 left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, swiped away. Here's Rozier. Tipped away. Now Portland with it. Big run right now for him. 11-2. And Davis with the block.
Oh, that reach is so dangerous. He uses it so well.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to James. A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. Shoots over Davis. James, that's good. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
On the wing, Rozier. He's guarded by Beasley. 6 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Beasley on the wing. Down low. Here's McConnell. Again, the Trailblazers. Good for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Clippers in the lead. Rozier outside. Pass to Caruso. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Here's Batum. George defending. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 14. The offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. It's stolen by Johnson. James passes to McConnell. George outside. It's good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello and welcome to what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
So far, he's been totally in the zone offensively. Defenders haven't been able to throw him off balance or stop him from getting anywhere he wants to go on the floor. As long as he can stay this locked in, he's going to be trouble on that end of the floor.
Let's move on to see what's coming up on the schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, they really should have an advantage heading into this one. But hey, stranger things have happened. The league is unpredictable. Pretty much anyone can win at any time.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Portland's shooting 41% in this game. They've got TJ McConnell, LeBron James out there with Paul George. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. It's good. McConnell's got 8.
Well, I love how active Paul George is right now. He's sharing the ball, he's involving his teammates, and stepping into this nice, comfortable leadership role here tonight.
Now here's Bogdanovic. 7 points in the game. Here's Doncic. Bogdanovic against Powell. 3-pointer, Vucevic. Portland grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Bogdanovic with a screen on McConnell. George against Doncic. Pass to Davis. Over James. James with the block.
We've seen some big-time blocks from LeBron James. Add that one to his reel.
The shot no good. Davis with the defensive effort. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Outside Bogdanovic. Davis a screen. Bogdanovic passes to Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 10.
Superb pick-and-roll action capped off with a perfect pass to the slashing AD. Leads to the easy deuce.
Powell in the post. Defended by Gordon. Here's George. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, B.A.
Gordon, the pass to Doncic. Puts up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Vucevic. And Whiteside with a block.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
And he recovers it. And Davis slams it home. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to George. Now James. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. James has got 16 points. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Now here's George. 9 points in the game. Whiteside down low, working on Vucevic.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Doncic with it, picked up by Powell, spins. Doncic passes to Gordon. And he drops it in from the low post. Gordon's gotten his second bucket on the night.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
So for the Blazers, Robinson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Burks comes in for Paul George. And Dragic has subbed in for McConnell. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Gibson's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's James. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Dragic passes to James. Robinson in the post, working on Gibson. Robinson gets the bucket.
I think Mitchell Robinson getting more and more comfortable with plays like this. Contact on it, still able to finish.
Doncic on the wing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Good on the shot.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Powell outside. Shoots over Gibson. And it's Portland with another.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Dragic. Here's Doncic. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Powell passes to Burks. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Doncic. Bogdanovich against Powell. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. Bogdanovich, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dragic outside. James, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Dragic. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Powell against Bogdanovich. Doncic outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Doncic. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Here's Burks. Back to James. Shoots over Gibson. James finds Burks. Just 5 to shoot. Over Gordon. Offensive rebound. Burks against Gordon. Robinson, a screen on Gordon. Burks passes to Robinson. Tries again. Not enough on that one as it misses. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Bogdanovich against Powell. Outside Bogdanovich. For 3, Gordon. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Robinson. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Beasley's checked in for Powell. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Caruso comes in for Gordon. Back to Dragic. Burks against Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And Portland has possession. It's a 10-point game. Dragic passes to James. From deep, here's Doncic. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 9 points now in the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. James outside. And there's a pick. Shot to end the cold streak. That shot off the mark. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Now here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. The 17-footer. James with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Portland has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. He gets it in there. James has got 18 points in the game.
And LeBron James leading the charge right now on the offensive end, not afraid to put his team on his back.
Here's Doncic. James with the rebound. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Beasley misses.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Beasley against Rozier. Rebound by the Clippers. Doncic outside. Pass to Rozier. Gibson down low. He's guarded by Beasley. And here's Doncic. And it's Caruso on the take. And he banks in the layup. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
James finds Burks. Here's Beasley. Here's James. Dragic outside. Portland again missing. The Clippers shooting around 45% since the break.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Here's Caruso. He's got 6. Driving in. Can't cash in the 10-footer. James outside. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now, here is James. There's a screen. Beasley outside. Pass to Burks. Robinson, a screen on Doncic. Burks for 3. Here's Robinson, and there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
And here's Gibson. Back to Rozier. Screen by Gibson. Rozier with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Rozier can't get it to go. Dragic passes to James. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. James has got 9 points now in the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. The Clippers on top, leading by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Aaron Gordon. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Terry Rozier. And then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Vucevic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Beasley. Whiteside with a screen on Rozier. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. The Clippers in the lead. Rozier outside. Outside Bogdanovich. On target from range.
They're trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Whiteside with a screen on Rozier. Pass to Whiteside. Out to Powell. Robinson, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Powell. Here he goes. Count that one.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Rozier with it. Vucevic, a screen on McConnell. Rozier, the pass to Vucevic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Clippers lead by 12.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to George. The three is up. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Rozier outside. Shoots over Whiteside. And Whiteside with a block. And he's able to get it back. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense tries to stop Rozier inside, but he just goes for the shot with reckless abandon. He wasn't getting shut down. One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Rozier. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
Good on both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Whiteside. For 3, George. Another shot. Tries yet again. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Up top, Vucevic. Pass to Rozier. Now Vucevic. Gordon, the pass to Rozier from outside the arc.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Rozier against McConnell. Whiteside with a screen on Gordon. The drive by Powell. Robinson tips it back in.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Gordon outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. George's shot is good. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Rozier. McConnell with a steal. For 3, Powell. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score. Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Now here's McConnell. Clock at 6. George finds Powell. Back to George to take the lead. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. McConnell against Rozier. McConnell passes to Powell. Whiteside with a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to McConnell. Gordon against George. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
First one falls for him.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
And with George and his efficiency, Brent, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think, B.A., he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, I think he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
McConnell passes to George. Off the left rim and out. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rozier. Left side Davis. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Powell against Bogdanovich. Powell outside. And here's McConnell. Shoots over Rozier. No good. A bit long that time. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. It's hauled in by McConnell. Now Portland with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Powell outside. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Robinson against Rozier. Pass to Bogdanovich. Right side Davis. Launches a 3. Bogdanovich, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Rozier against McConnell. Here's Powell. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game. Gordon outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 9 points here in the second half.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
It's Powell on the wing. Takes the 3. And they get it back. George with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. George passes to Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Powell off the drive. Second chance shot. And it goes straight through with a swish. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And he makes it on the layup. Vucevic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
For 3, George sinks the tray. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 7 rebounds in the game. McConnell left side. Vucevic with a steal. Gordon down low. George defending. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one drops.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
LeBron, he's checked in for Robinson. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Doncic checked in. Clippers on D. It's James on the wing. Back to McConnell. Pass to George. Inside. 4 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by James. George has got 25 points.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Doncic outside. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3. He's got 26.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Whiteside with a screen on Davis. Throws it up high. Stolen by Davis. From deep, here's Doncic. Got a piece of it. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
James with the ball, and Davis picks him up defensively. James against Davis. McConnell outside. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Portland scoring again.
And what a shot over the bigger man. That could be a pivotal hoop in this game.
Sometimes, despite the odds, you have to rise to the occasion. Nice mid-range jumper there.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Great to see Bogdanovich in this kind of rhythm as a young player, showing he's capable of carrying the load.
James against Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
He gets the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Here's Doncic. Cash.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now, here is James. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Whiteside. It's George on the wing. James outside. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Doncic. Nice move. He connects.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Back to George. Whiteside with a screen on Davis. Here's James. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Bogdanovich, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years. Drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season.
For 3, Powell. He's off from 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Take a break. Take a break.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second-best league in the world.
So the Clippers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, Terry, some clutch minutes down the stretch. How are you guys able to close it out?
Just stand together. We know in this game, you can't quit till 0 on the clock. And, you know, it hit some tough shots at the end, but we stayed together.
Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.